This is my review and summary of Playday's Expressions Battle Tank M38-B0756. This set was imported by Walmart Canada and is basically a repackaged Sluban set with the same set number M38-B0756. I found the same Sluban tank listed 6 months earlier on Amazon US and Europe, and I've also seen Sluban sell the set on their own under their own branding. So I was curious to see what a Walmart branded Sluban set would be like to build. I've only built a few Sluban sets in the past, notably the Pacific Rim sets. The price wasn't bad, under $40 for just under 800 pieces. And the tank that results from this build is a nice looking model. It's just a shame that there was a lot of hiccups along the way. Notably, I'm missing the head for the tank driver, so I'm already down one figure. The tank treads were brutal to put together because they were short pieces, and I had to use a malformed linkage to connect the treads to complete the build. And the turret function didn't work at all. If you build it as intended, I had to replace some of the parts with Lego equivalents. When I did get a complete figure, it was nice. The shape is of course a little bit different than a classic Lego minifigure. More rounded, more humanoid looking. You get a slightly ball jointed head, slightly ball jointed hands and wrist action. But when you're missing a head, it really takes the fun out of building figures and playing with this set. I could see kids being very disappointed if you were missing one out of two of the included figures. And here's where the quality control problems come in. Angled parts in this case were not up to spec, and it doesn't matter which side or which color, those parts do not form up properly in comparison to the Lego shown here, which does form up properly. It didn't ruin the build, and you could still complete the build, but it's very disappointing when the parts don't match up properly. And here's the tank treads mentioned earlier. Missing one of the treads meant I wouldn't be able to complete the tank tread. They did include a linkage chain piece which actually does connect properly with these parts, so I'm actually able to hide this flaw in the final build, but it's very disappointing. This tank, if they had made all the parts properly, would have a great gimmick where you could turn the turret with this shaft, but you can't because two of the parts are rubbish. Now fortunately, if you do have actual Lego parts, this is a really easy problem to tackle and fix on your own. Remove the turret, exposing the underside of the turret. Remove the upper body of the tank, and there's the drive shaft turret turning mechanism, which is quite loose because the Technic axle joining piece is rubbish. Replaced with a Lego part equivalent, you'll find it to be much tighter, less chance of it accidentally pulling out of the shaft. Easy fix. Now this round plate that they include has no Technic axle hole, so it doesn't actually ever grip the axle or Technic axle shaped bits, and will never rotate on its own. But if you replace it with a Lego 2x2 with an axle hole, ta-da, you've now fixed two problems that would prevent that turret from turning. And as we test it without the body panels on, turns just fine. an easy fix, but if you didn't have Lego parts, you wouldn't be able to fix this. Not with the parts I was given in this set. Overall, the build quality is not bad despite its shortcomings with the missing parts and malformed parts. Clutch was pretty good in most cases, about 80% of Lego. You do have a lot of stickers to apply on this set, and the stickers are full size to the elements, which can be really tricky to apply. So take your time, you should do okay. They do add some nice detail to the set, but you could probably get away without using them. The set was pretty fairly priced for what you're getting, but with the shortcomings, the missing parts, the damaged parts, a lot of stickers, and clutch that's about 80% of Lego, unless you're a real military and tank brick toy fanatic, I wouldn't recommend this set to anyone. And that's my review of M38-B0756. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to All Bricks Count on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you.